guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be talking to you about 5 things that I no longer buy now that I've adapted sort of a minimalist lifestyle. If you are new to my channel, hello, my name is Eileen Vincett and I am an American expat living in Switzerland. I'm also doing a 52-week-long decluttering challenge, and this video technically falls into that category. It is week 8 of the challenge. Don't worry if you're new, I have linked all the previous weeks below and you can really start at any time. Before I show you guys what I am getting rid of this week, we're on the 8th week, so it's 8 things. I want to talk to you about 5 things that I no longer consume in hopes that it gives you some inspiration when you're going through your house or flat apartment looking for things to get rid of. It gives you inspiration of where you can declutter and maybe scale things back. Before we get started, I just want to highlight that I didn't become a minimalist because of some big, huge epiphany I had. I kind of started for a strange reason. I was working full-time in New York and London, and after I had my son and we moved out of London, it was no longer possible for my husband and I both to do an over hour-long commute into London with our son in daycare back in the small village we were living the last year we were in the UK. So one of us was gonna stop working and I was not the breadwinner, so I stopped working and started working on a small business from my house. But with that meant that I lost the decent income I was making as a fashion designer. So while I could have probably continued on shopping, having the same consumer habits that I had before, I just wasn't really comfortable saying to my husband, hey, can I have 200 pounds to go buy a pair of jeans? When it was my money, I didn't really care, but all of a sudden now I kind of second guessed everything I was buying. And I sort of started to realize that the things that I used to buy, I wasn't really missing. So that's kind of where my minimalism started. And then I saw the documentary, The Minimalists, and that just changed everything. So that's where things started for me. And this list of 5 things are 5 things that I used to consume all the time when I was working full time, and now I just don't. And spoiler alert, I don't miss any of it. I don't miss any of it. The first thing is trendy clothes. Now, when I used to go to a wedding, I had to buy a new dress. I could not wear one of the 10 dresses that was in my closet already that I had probably only worn once. I had to go out and spend a good 200 pounds on a new dress from French Connection or All Saints or something like that. It was just impossible for me to wear the same thing, which is ridiculous because in most cases I was going to a wedding that was a totally different group of people. Nobody was gonna notice. Ridiculous. Now I have one dress that I wear to weddings. I guess I could wear them to a funeral. I hope I don't need to. It's a navy blue dress. I wore it to my dear friend Jen's wedding. And I guess if I needed to, I could go out and buy another dress, but I just don't really have that need. That's another thing. I don't have the need right now in my life to have like a plethora of dresses. So I've stopped buying those kind of one-off purchases for something I only wear once. And also too, in New York, if I was going out on a Friday night, I was like, oh, I'll just stop in Forever 21. I'll stop in H&M, like fast fashion, Topshop. Get one top to wear tonight. And I ended up having this closet full of clothes that I would wear a couple times, but I always just needed the new thing. What's hot this week? And I am not a trend shopper in any sense of the word anymore. Absolutely not. Another thing that I no longer buy, which I used to really pride myself on, is shoes. I used to have a huge collection of heels. I worked at J. Crew and the shoe game at J. Crew was so strong when Jenna Lyons was there. I think there was a hashtag, was it Shiny Ponies? If you search Shiny Ponies, you'll probably get a lot of J. Crew heels from like circa 2005 to 2010. I had a ton of heels from J. Crew and I loved them. I loved having, my uniform was kind of like jeans, chambray shirt, bright necklace, and like a sparkly pump every day, and like a different shoe every day. Loved my shoe game. And when I started minimizing and decluttering, I ended up getting rid of a lot of those shoes. A big reason was because I wasn't working in a fashion office anymore. And all of a sudden, when you're not working in a fashion office, you don't need a bright, sparkly pair of pumps to wear to, you know, your favorite takeaway for Chinese food. So I started to get rid of those. Yeah, it was tough at the beginning because I loved my shoes, and I kept a few of my absolute favorite ones in case I had a little daughter one day that she could walk around wearing them, and Patrick loves to wear them half the time. So I have a few, but I've gotten rid of my big bulk collection of shoes, and I don't go out looking for them anymore. Another thing is handbags. I have one handbag now. I used to have a lot. And I like, when I would work and make money, like make good, decent money, I would have to buy like the nice handbags. I remember in London once, I went to an Alexander McQueen sample sale, and I was like, it's a sample sale, so I'm only paying 300 pounds instead of 900 pounds. This is a bargain. Well, what I didn't think about was that the design wasn't really functional where you could easily open this bag. It was beautiful to look at, but it had handles that you had to put a flap over and then pull the handles through. So it was really a pain in the butt to get in and out of this bag. I never ended up carrying it. And when it was time to declutter and I was going through my handbags, I was like, I'm getting rid of it. I'm getting rid of it. Why as women do we like have to have designer bags and designer shoes? I mean, yeah, they're beautiful, and I can definitely appreciate the design process and the manufacturing that goes into designer products. And to have a piece or two, totally get that. And I probably eventually will buy like a really nice row bag, the Olsen Twins line. I love their bags, they're very minimal. I'll probably get one eventually because it will last a really long time and instead of having just like a cheap bag. But to have this huge closet full of designer handbags and designer shoes, it just isn't my thing. I'd much rather go travel somewhere new and have a new experience than have a shiny new bag. And also too, I hate to break it to you, nobody really cares. Nobody cares. Like, we carry these designer bags and we wear these shoes, not for men, because men definitely don't care, but probably for other women to look at. And I don't know, for me, I just don't care about that sort of thing. And if somebody looks at me and they do care about that sort of thing, well, they're not really my type of people. So yeah, I don't have any more designer bags. Don't buy them anymore. The fourth thing is fancy schmancy candles. I used to like to buy like a lot of really nice candles, and now if I want a candle, if it comes birthday or Christmas time, I'm so easy to shop for. I'm like, just give me a nice candle and we're done. I don't buy those really in bulk. And also too, this will kind of be in the same category. We'll stick with scents here. I don't buy like the latest and greatest lotion or the nicest smelling hair products. I know what I need for my hair, and I have one tube of that, and maybe if there's a sale, I'll buy like 3 or 4 so I don't have to worry about them for a while. But I'm not experimental anymore, really. I'm like, I know what works with my hair. And if I go to a hairdresser and they're like, you have to try this, then yeah, I'll try new things. But I don't have the closet full of different products anymore. I just know what works for me, and that's what I have. The next thing is like costumey jewelry. I used to have, and again, this is the J. Crew days of like layering all this costume jewelry over. I used to have tons and tons and tons of jewelry, and now I don't even shop for it. It's not on my radar. I got rid of all my jewelry. And again, I don't miss any of this stuff. I find that having more clutter makes me more stressed out. It's more stuff to clean, more stuff to organize, more stuff to keep track of. When you start wearing really like trendy jewelry and even trendy shoes and trendy handbags, well, now you feel the pressure to stay on top of what's next. What's the next big thing? What's the new bag? If I have the, I don't know, the nice Louis Vuitton or Coach bag or whatever it is this season, or Michael Kors, well, am I still gonna like it a year from now because now all of a sudden everybody around me is carrying the new version? I just really don't care, and it's not something that's remotely a priority for me, so I don't buy any of that sort of thing. I don't even know how many I did. I'll make more videos like this if you are interested, and eventually I can give you like a look around my house to see kind of what our version of minimalism is. But for now, in the decluttering challenge, it is week 8, and I wanna show you the 8 things I'm getting rid of this week. You guys, so these are like little bathtub suction things for Patrick's little bath. I thought they were cute, I bought them, but the pain of it is every night I have to put, there's 8 of them, right? For week 8, yes, 8 of them. I have to put all 8 down in the bath, and then when he's out of the bath, I have to take all 8 out so they don't get that like moldy funk on them. So I'm getting rid of these. I'm hoping that they're recyclable. They're like a plastic, so I'm gonna put them with the plastic recycling. And I've gotten just a one big, one piece like alligator IKEA thing because this is just such a pain. I'm all about decluttering to eliminate stress in your life, and especially if it's something like this that is just tedious and annoying, I am happy to get rid of it. Guys, it's a super short video today because I've got to get to lunch with some friends, so I'm gonna leave it there today. Like I said, if you're new, please consider subscribing, and in the comments below, please let me know what you have gotten rid of this week. If you are new, it's cool. You can start with week 1, just get rid of one thing this week. And again, I've attached all those videos below. You can also find me over on Instagram. I'm at Eileen Vincett. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day. Bye.